All right. What are we revisiting today? TSLA, Tesla, on the NASDAQ. And I did a Secret Wars episode in March, I think late March. And I had Tesla riding off a stage 4 cliff. And right now, times have changed. Candles have been added. This is a March candle right here. And now we're right back to some meaty action. And this got back on my attention because next big trade on his Twitter account, he was looking at Tesla, and I said, what? Tesla might be having a bullish breakout now? An upwards trend, stage 2 maybe? Because my back thoughts there was still in the stage 3, stage 4 territory. So I said, I'm going to revisit Tesla. All right. Here we are, monthly candle chart. Let's scoot over that. Create myself some black territory. Try not to be biased by the boundaries of the chart. Identify monthly defined resistance. Identify monthly defined support. Could even be here. And patterns within patterns. On the shorter term. So this pattern here. Let's see what the implied measured move would be. And if we had a breakout. Whoa, holy Moses. All the way up here. Or probably what's going to happen, maybe this is not, maybe it's better to use this high point as the outline of the monthly pattern. Maybe we're going to have more candles here and then a breakout up here. And in that case, guys, sometimes I draw charts and then I relook at them and say, Pat, man, it doesn't seem right. And I relook at them. And that's good, guys. It's part of the process. Always second doubt yourself. Relook and make sure that what makes more sense. Eventually say, okay, this is the pattern that we're in. We're here. There might be a shorter term pattern giving a target that goes through another breakout line resistance. It could slow down there. So imagine that before you're set in stone that your target's going to get reached here. You got to anticipate that you might have a pullback on that important resistance. That's right here. So this is how it would look like if we'd have this big pattern here that would form. Let's remove this. Here. And this could be the upwards trend breakout if ever this pattern, this formation here materializes with candles adding on, morphing the chart. Let's try to guess. How is this going to look on the weekly? These are monthly candles. That was definite stage 2, definite stage 3. That's look pretty much like a stage 4, guys. So I'm curious to see if that was just a failed stage 4 and it's really been omitted, or just a pullback on light volume and then it's going to continue back downwards. I'm so curious. Let's go look. Weekly chart. 5-year weekly. All right. There we go. Zoom in. Nice stage 2. Stage 3. Pretty much has a stage 4 breakdown here. That's why always just risk and money management, guys. See here you had a stage 4 breakdown right here in this candle. That's probably where I called it on or was 1 week before on heavy volume. What week is that? Yeah. End of March. Close down below that line. Let me do something here. Bear with me. March. Did the March candle close below? That the March candle close? Yeah. Okay, it was a monthly close, but and the target would have been so it reached its target, and that happens sometimes. You have a pattern here, launching pattern, and you reach the target within that same breakout candle, a monthly candle chart. Look, it happens. Can't play all of the monthly candle chart. That's one of the drawdowns. But if you, it does help you confirm on the weekly candle chart if you have the win in your cells. But you got to expect, if this is a target that goes back to previous support, previous resistance turned support, you got to expect that this is a monthly defined wall, as I call it, and there's a possibility of a pullback at that level. So when you go on the weekly, and then you're jotting along. Let's zoom in. You see that wick just absorb the noise, pulls back all the way to the breakdown line on heavy volume though, so that is not a good sign. So that pullback is not a healthy pullback. It could be a pullback that's going to turn into not a simple correction, but as a reversal. Volume dies down after, but instead of going back down, what happens is it just start going back into a sideways move, a stage 3 type sideways move. It even goes up on increasing volume. And we're actually here today, guys. So the importance of volume, remember when I said pullbacks are opportunities? Well, if the pullback happens on heavy volume like that, not good. That's why you always have your sell stops, guys. Could it be here? You could still be in the trade right now, stage 4. Not super good, staying all this time inside. Not super healthy. But you could have entered here, put your sell stop up here, and you're still in the trade right now. So close, guys, so close. So what's going to happen with Tesla? Okay, let me remove that Ichimoku cloud. Because we don't have any overhead resistance. Let me remove all trend lines right here. So can I draw a straight line? Okay. Here we had this bottom formation. Breakout above it. Twice average volume, not quite, but almost, of the previous 4 weeks, a little bit less than that. And this candle right here, RSI I use, going over halfway territory, going upwards. Looks pretty sweet, right? 30-week moving average going upwards above a horizontal breakout line. Price action closed above the 30-week moving average. So you could actually say that you had a breakout right here at this candle here in last week. Right now, you're gonna be running into this weekly defined resistance. So anything could happen here. Maybe it's an opportunity for a pullback right here within 1 to 3 months. And if we have the pullback on small volume, very, very small volume, then I'm going to put my alert right here to come back at the breakout line. And if something comes close to this, then I would enter. And if you don't want to enter at this level, you could wait for another consolidation, maybe move here if that happens, and then a breakout candle above the 350 level. High volume. Remember, breakouts, after breakouts, higher highs, start skewing the 30-week moving average more and more in an upwards trend. See, right now we're flat, we're starting to go up. So remember, if it's flat, one step from going down. If it's really going up, it has to go all the way back to neutral and then down. So you always want to have that trend really proving that you have the momentum going upwards with you. This is kind of embryonic. Maybe if you would have entered here, it would have been nice with a sell stop down here. But since the price action is right up here, I would either wait for a breakout above the 353 level with high volume, or wait for a pullback on contracting volume. So you have two opportunities right here to get in. I set my alerts, and in the meantime, we're in June. You have 2 more weeks, 2 weeks and a half of trading, and you get to see that monthly candle close. Will it close above monthly defined breakout line? And if it does close above that, then you have the wind in your sails, guys. It's a little higher, 355. If it goes above that, then you have that bottom pattern here with a target going up. So you have the monthly defined breakout. You have the weekly defined breakout, the second breakout after that base. Tesla, man. Look, next big trade. Nice pickup on Tesla. I'm just trying to refine the buying process, making sure that I don't jump the gun. But you're still ahead of the curve, guys. 2 opportunities, either on the pullback or on the next breakout if it doesn't go. Either way, you're in. Just if it goes sideways move or pulls back on high volume, you don't want to be there. You're going to want to let that consolidate a little bit more, guys. Wow, cool, Tesla. Electric cars, wave of the future. All right, see ya. Ciao. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.